Today we will learn how to install AWS CLI on AWS machine so that we can use it for putting file to S3 and getting file from S3 so that we can run EMR. We are going to learn how to install AWS CLI on AWS machine and how to use it for basically pushing files to S3 and getting files from S3 and running AMR. So let us start. So this is AWS console, and you go to services and EC2, and here we will create another instance, a new instance. Let me go to services and see what all are there. Do I have any existing volume? Okay, I have a volume available, so let me delete it. Now this volume is deleted. Now I am creating an EC2 instance, so I will be creating a free tier instance. So let us start. So here I select a AWS marketplace and let me search for CentOS. So I am choosing CentOS because CentOS is available for downloading it and installing it on your personal PC. So if you don't want to use AWS, you can use it for your local VM in your Windows machine using VirtualBox or any other virtualization software. So that's why I prefer CentOS rather than AWS Linux, Amazon Linux, because there you are tied to AWS only. Now using CentOS, you can use it in AWS and you can use it in local PC or another provider like Google, etc. So I will prefer CentOS. No, I am going with the CentOS. So once okay, CentOS, I am continuing. It is free tier eligible. So I am selecting T2 micro. Okay, so you need to create a network and subnet also. So I already have a subnet. So by VPC. So I am using that. Auto assign public IP address. So it is enabled. So whenever you start the instance, it will automatically assign a public IP address to it, and public IP address is needed for connecting to the instance. So anyway, any instance without public IP is useless. Why this option is there? This option is there just in case you have 2-3 machines in your subnet, and for one machine you have public IP and for other machines you don't have public IP. So they are behind the firewall. So for that it is provided, so I will keep it enabled. And now I am going ahead and next I need to add storage. So storage we provide general purpose SSD storage up to 30 GB is free in free tier, so I will use 30 GB. So next I need to add a tag so I can identify it. So I am saying free instance. Security group. So you can create a new security group or use existing one. So I am using an existing one which I created, my personal security group. So here source IP address is already selected. So later on I will change it. So let me launch it. Review and launch. Okay. Storage tags and everything is added. Let us launch it. So it is saying choose an existing pair or create new key pair. So I will say create new pair. So I am giving it a name. So it is going to create a public private key pair, and we are going to download the private key and public key will be deployed on the machine. So I say download key pair. So it is downloading a PEM file for me, and I will use it for connecting to the instance. So now let us launch the instance. And this file is saved. I say storage in folder. It is in download. Let me copy it. I am cutting it and taking it to my cookie installation and pasting it there. I will use it for connecting to my PC. Now the service is launched. Now let us go to service EC2 and instances. This instance is running and this is the public IP, and it is using security group just one. So let us click on that security group, and there in the security group we have a action like edit inbound rules. So it is allowing all TCP connection on all ports from this particular IP address. So change it to my IP, and it will take my IP address, and it will allow all traffic from my PC to this EC2 instance. So in case you are using some ISP for which this source IP is not fixed, you don't have a dedicated IP assigned to you. So in that case, it will keep changing. So in that case, it will be having some kind of prefix common. Like although this IP address keep changing, can be added my IP. In case of my IP, it is not available. Earlier, it used to change custom. So let us copy it. So now you can copy it and make it a custom. In case you are having a ISP where this IP address is not constant, but there will be suffix prefix which will be constant. So in case of your IP address, if you are not having a dedicated IP address, it will be something like this. First 24 bit are fixed, so last 8 bit are changing. So in that case, what you can do is you can put 0 here, and instead of 32 you can put 24. So that way it will allow traffic from all 254 IP address which your ISP is using. It is not very safe. Anybody from your ISP can basically hack into your system machine, but for that you will need a password also, and it is safer than basically 0000/0. So, and in my case, I am having a dedicated IP address assigned to me by my ISP. That is still temporary, like it is assigned for 1 or 2 days, but I have a fixed IP address, so I am going with the 32-bit prefix. Now I will say save. So now my instance is running. So this is the IP address. So let me open the putty. So there are so many saved instances. So this is the IP address which I provided. I am giving it a name. Anyway, this IP address keep changing, so there is no point in saving it. Let me not save it. And in case of SSH, okay, authorization, and you can say private key. You can provide. Let me provide the private key. So let me go to D column, copy, and there is no private key because it looks for PPK, and what we have is a PEM file. So that will not work. Let us go here, and there is a command called puttygen. So here I can basically load a infinite private key pair. Let me go to B column. Will it allow any import? No, it is not. Okay. Load private key. Let us see all files. So Now let me go to D column, and under D column we have a PEM file, this one 2.pem. That is load it. It's successfully imported it. Now I will save private key, and it says, do you want to save the key without a password protected? I will say I want to keep it without password. Yes. And under the putty, it will be saved as putty ppk. So I will give it as java2.ppk. So it will be saved as a ppk file. So now we have this one 2.ppk, and that we can use for connecting to putty my server. You go here and you copy the public IP and provide it here. And under SSH authentication, you provide the ppk file, which we converted from PEM file, which was provided by AWS. Now you have provided the IP address and the PEM file. Now you can basically connect to it, and it is basically showing the public key and asking for confirmation. Let me say yes, and now in case of we selected CentOS, so username is CentOS. So I am connected. Now we are connected to this instance. Now let us install AWS CLI. Let us search internet. So there is a documentation installing AWS CLI. Let me save this address so that I can provide it to you in the notes. So using pip, okay, let us try using pip. So save. Let us start try it. If it doesn't work, then we will try something else. So this is the instance. Let me try to paste it. So pip3 command is not found. So it will not work. So let us try using this installer. Okay, we can try installing the pip3. So let me try that. YUM1 install. Let us try. Okay, we need to root. So for running any code, you need to say sudo. So you prefix sudo to it, and now you can. Okay, let us see if it is pip is available, and no, pip is not available. And let us try pip3. It is also not available. And so let us try some other option. Installation, okay, let us see Python version. Python 2.7.5 is there, and let us see Python 3. Is it available? It is not available. It's the version. See if it is there. It's 3 not there. So installing pip. This is the command. So first we need to download pip using curl command. Let us try if it works. Yeah, it works. And after the pip is downloaded, you can basically install the pip using that pip.py which we just downloaded. So it is installing. It is installed. So find the shell script in your user folder. Use not your shell then. Okay. So I am using bash in my instance. It is bash, I think. Yeah, it is bash. So they want us to add tilde.local / bin to path in bash profile. Let us do it. vi tilde bash profile. In the end, we are going to insert path, and after that we do source bash profile. Let us do it. So after that AWS will start working, I think. Okay, now we just installed pip3 and nothing else. AWS CLI still not installed. No, it is not working. Let's see what is inside. Okay, pip is there, pip2 is there, not pip3. So at least it will start working. So see, pip19 yellow. So now we need to install AWS CLI. Let us do it. So since we don't have pip3, so we will be using pip command for running it, not pip3. So AWS CLI is getting installed. Okay, it is done. So let me copy this command. There is deviation from the documentation, so I am noting it down. Okay, so AWS minus version. Does it work? Yes, it is installed. Now let us generate a key, and we will use that key in AWS CLI. So because for connecting to AWS, the CLI need a credential. We are going to generate that credential. So you go to AWS console, and under services you go to IAM, Identity and Security Authentication Management. Now I am going to IAM. So under IAM there is one user. Okay, So you can add users. So I'm going to add an user. So I already have a AWS CLI. So I'm going to add a user. Uh, okay. I'm going to add a user. So enable password that allow user to sign into AWS console. I don't want them to log into AWS management console, so I'm not going to generate a password. Uh, this is a programmatic access ID and access key. Okay. Permissions. So set permission boundary. Without permission, also maximum user permission I can basically control. So I'm going to do it. So what all I am going to allow and what I am not going to allow, I can set here. So I am searching for S3. So access to manage S3 settings, full bucket, access to all bucket, provide read only access to all bucket. So I am saying S3 settings, okay. Full access to S3 bucket via management console. Okay. S3 full access, but no one manage. So I am saying full access. So I am providing full S3 access to it. Next, I am create a tag. Let me not provide a tag. Next, different review. So I am providing S3 full access to it because I will use it for basically loading file into S3 bucket and those things. So I am saying create user. So it created access key and access key, secret access key. So you can download it as a CSV. So I am going to download it as a CSV and I am basically going to copy this credential to my copy instance. So here I am basically keeping all the keys. So this is the credential we will be using for setting up AWS CLI credentials. So here you go and now you go to services and EC2 and we are using Mumbai as a region. So region is AP South 1, you can see here. So region I am going to noting it down. So you need to provide it while setting up AWS CLI. So AWS CLI, you say AWS configure and it says access key ID. The access key ID can be found in the CSV we just downloaded. So you open it with CSV. You can open it in Notepad or Excel. So I am opening it in Notepad. So this is the username, this is key and this is secret. So I am copying it and I will paste it here. Shift insert is used for pasting. Secret key, I will take the secret key from here. Second one, Control C to copy, and you can basically right click to paste or you can say shift insert to paste in copy. So now they are asking for region name. So region name I am going to provide maybe copy AP South 1, which is for Mumbai. Default output format JSON. So now AWS CLI is set up. So there are different commands which are available. So we'll talk about that later on when we basically load file to S3 and those things. So that will be a separate video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.